This is the Old West area of the National Museum of Crime and Punishment. It's the 1000th episode, and you're going behind the scenes with AMW.
And over these 23 years, we've been down so many roads with the Marshals. That's why I'm so pleased that the director is joining us tonight.
This is one of our most important episodes. It's the 1000th episode of America's Most Wanted.
So Roger, when did we start planning this episode? Was it episode 900 we started planning that 1000th episode, or was it?
Oh, we just started planning this an hour ago.
We wanted to remind our audience the great stuff that we've done, but also remind them why we're doing it.
I think I started around episode 200.
They've been here for a while, and
Yeah, very long. I swear, it feels like yesterday. I did a story once. We ended up casting one of the real women who was held hostage. And she had been in therapy for an entire year. And she said that she had stopped therapy. This was the most cathartic experience for her, and she had gotten over it, and it was because of the show.
I think they started planning this on after the first episode in 1988.
Thank you, John. On behalf of the National Museum of Crime and Punishment, I just congratulate you on such an accomplishment on achieving 1,000 episodes. You've been an inspiration to everybody. Thank you.
Janine from the National Crime and Punishment Museum presented me with this beautiful cake. It's a real cake, chocolate and vanilla
I
cake.
didn't know that.
Because you told me, and Janine told me, and I hope you're not lying.
No, I'm not.
I was at America's Most Wanted for about 15 years. Came back to work on the 1000th episode. It's been an amazing experience to go back through 100 shows from all through the years, and it made me cry again all over just to see the remarkable, strong people that we got to deal with and that we got the chance to give some justice to.
This is an incredible day for me personally and for everybody. I mean, you worked on this show for 100 years.
We have someone very special who you've been talking to today who's actually in the studio right now. There he is. We can actually say hi to him right now.
This is little Nicky Sullivan, who was kidnapped when he was 8 years old, and he was recovered from a tip to the hotline, and he's going to introduce some kids who are presently missing and send that positive message. And I'm just thrilled to see this guy, 6'2". Look at the size of him.
What's it like for you to be back at the show, to see the man responsible for you coming home to your family?
At first, I didn't really want to come, but it's not about me. It's about, what, you guys here have done for other people. So I'd like to be a part of it.
I don't know about you, but I was watching the monitor, and when Nick turned to the camera and introduced the segment that the film that's going to show afterwards, it just kind of sent chills up my spine, because here is a guy who was recovered because of the show, and now he's asking other people to help out.
Come over here, Alan. Come over here. Alan, come over here. This guy has worked on the hotline for 23 years. Come on. Little Nicky's now Big Nick, right?
not bigger than
Yeah. Tony, come over here.
Yeah.
How many years, Tony? 20?
Beautiful. All right, Tony. We wanted to honor the 1,000 episodes and the importance of what the show has done for the last 2 decades, and get the bad guys.
We have a new technology that we're introducing on the show this Saturday night.
We're partnering up with Cisco. In the old days, we disseminate our tips that come over the hotline the old-fashioned way. A marshal will be here, an FBI agent. They've got to call another law enforcement agency.
In cases like this one where we were going after William Greer, we put him on the show a dozen times now, and several times we've been this close to him. Literally, cops have gone in and found the TV on, still tuned to America's Most Wanted.
Now, when we get a tip in real time,
We can push video, tips, photos.
and that will go to 30,000 law enforcement agencies worldwide. I think we're going to catch more guys than ever. It'll certainly make the world a smaller place.
The ability to, get that tip out and get it, so that there's no sort of middleman in it. Even if it only catches one person, that in and of itself would be worth its weight in gold.
How do you think you're going to feel after eating like 4 ounces of gold? Huh? This is a big day for me personally. Lots of people said this show wouldn't work. We'd never catch anybody. The first guy we caught was a child killer. It's one of the reasons I did this show. I really believe that America's Most Wanted is the place that an individual person can make a huge difference. Thank you for everybody that watches this show. And thank you to the staff that worked so hard to make this show work.
very momentous episode to be working on and to be part of, and everyone should be very proud to be here.
But to get a chance to talk to the kid who changed my life, who made me believe that I can make a difference, that made it all worthwhile.
1,000 shows, upward and onward.